Hello, hello friends. Welcome back to my kitchen. I am so glad you've joined me tonight. A few things as we get started here. If we haven't met before, my name is Sharice. I'm your Pampered Chef Consultant. Thank you for joining me. It's just another What You Cooking Wednesday. So we are making up, I'm going to be making for you some garlic bread bites that are super, super easy. And I'm using my heart stone. How cute is this? Do you want it? Yeah. So if you want it, let me know, because just drop in heart and I will get in touch with you how to get this. This is a special, only available for a limited time. So I want to get this going. These bread bites I'm going to serve with our pesto baked salmon. So I've already got that going. It's all on my brilliant. If you watched last week, I used the Brilliance sheet pan. I told you I love sheet pan meals. Here's another one. This is pesto salmon. So it's pesto mixed with lemon juice and lemon zest. You can use prepared pesto. I used Pampered Chef's pesto mix. And then I have yellow squash, zucchini squash, red onion that I just tossed with olive oil, salt, pepper, and fresh garlic. All right? So that's going to be going in the oven at the same time our bread is. They'll take about the same time. Those are pretty big salmons. The fillets, if they're smaller fillets, then it might only take like 12, 15 minutes. But I have a feeling it's going to take the full 20 minutes. And that's about how long this will take. So, super easy. I have been making these bread bites for years since I became a consultant. I used to make them at shows all the time. And you can make them in different vessels. You can make them in the bakers. You can make them in our rock rocks that we had. You can make them in enamel cast irons, bakers. So many ways to make this. Super easy. Even if you have just a 8x8 pan, drop them in there. All right. So it's a package of Grand's biscuits. Just refrigerator biscuits. I like the Grand's brand, the ones best. All right. Pop those open. All right, and I'm just going to toss them right on here. Easy peasy. Then I'm going to take my kitchen shears here. Oh, shoot. See, I grabbed the oil before to remind myself, and I forgot. So hold on one second. You want to put a little oil down. We're just going to hold those there for a second. All right, just a little bit of olive oil in the bottom. You don't want them to stick, right? Oh, there we go. Well, that's fine. Pampered, not perfect. All right, take your silicone basting brush and just rub that all over. All right, there we go. That way we won't have anything sticking. All right, now I can take these. There we go. All right, now we take our kitchen shears and you're just gonna cut these in quarters. I mean, it's that easy. Now, if you want to roll these into little balls, you sure can. I don't bother. Because it just doesn't matter. They're tasty, they're delicious. It's not going to matter if they're little balls or little triangles, okay? And they bake up, you can't really tell. So just drop them in here. My dog is trying to jump on the island to see what I'm making. Usually he's running back and forth with the zoomies while I'm live. All right. What does your dog do when you're cooking? They stand right in the kitchen and watch you? Yeah. My dog is learning that at a young age, let me tell you. All right. So just cut these all up. Easy peasy. Now you can also use French bread, the refrigerated French bread dough. As well, and then, you know, cut them up in little squares or whatever. I think it's just as easy to buy the biscuits. I like it a little bit better. And I'm just spreading these all out. So we just want to kind of spread them all over the pan here. That's it. See, easy peasy, no knives involved. You know, you can get the kids to help you out with this. I'm sure they would love it. All right, just kind of lay those all out flat there. All right. If you get them flat, they bake a little bit better. There we go. If they're in a container, like If you're doing an 8x8, they're gonna be all kind of mush, kind of like a monkey bread, all right? And that's fine too. These will all expand and be touching soon. All right, so I've got some butter here, 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna take my garlic press. This recipe calls for at least 2 tablespoons. Ooh, that would be good too. 2 cloves of fresh garlic. Don't peel it when you use our press. Now you can measure your garlic with love. If you want a little extra, go for it. Take your little Barbie brush that comes with your garlic press. It lives actually in the back of here. It has a little spot. But the little brush part, I use the end of it to clean off, as you just saw, and then to get the peel out. Just kind of dig it out there. There we go. All right, that digs right out. There's your peel. All right, don't have to peel it. And then that little brush part is when you want to clean it. It helps to go get that all out of there. Easy peasy cleanup. Okay. All right, squeeze that in there. Like I said, measure your garlic with your heart. There's no right or way. There's just a suggestion, all right? I like when the garlic skin comes right off the top. That makes it even easier. All right, drop that in our garbage. Then we need about a teaspoon of our Italian seasoning mix. All right, so I'm gonna grab my adjustable measuring spoon. This is the teaspoon. I put it down to ½ a teaspoon. Now with your dry herbs, you always want to kind of crush them up with your hand because that helps to release the oils that are sitting inside there, all right? So crush those up a little bit and then put them in there. All right, now I'm going to throw this into the microwave for like 10-20 seconds just to melt it up. That way I can brush it on. All right, where are we at here? I don't want to do too much. All right. How easy is this, guys? All right, would you use biscuits or would you use the French bread? I'm curious. All right, I'm gonna watch this because I don't want it to bubble or explode. All right, give it a little stir. By doing this after the garlic is in there with the butter, it actually helps release more of the juices out of that garlic. Flavor that butter really nicely. All right, I need another 10 seconds. Hang in there with me. I'm just about back. Now, are you a fan of salmon? Let me know. I will share both of these recipes. Not done yet? Not quite. I think 4 seconds. All right. So, if as we all know, butter in the microwave, you've got to watch it because if it goes too far, it explodes. So, you want to give this a good little mix. Like I said, just garlic, butter, and seasoning. I mean, how can you go wrong with this, right? Garlic, butter, seasoning, and then just brush that using your little silicone pastry brush right over the top of each one. Now, if these are all kind of closer together, you could probably almost just pour this over the top. These will spread out a little bit on my heart-shaped stone. This is a special, like I said, it's an exclusive offer this month only. You can get it when you, it's one of our special consultant kits to celebrate, because maybe you didn't know this, Pampered Chef turns 45 this month, all right? We are celebrating 45 years in business. Can you believe that? I mean, there's not many companies that can say they've been in business for 45 years, all right? So, Pampered Chef is celebrating 45 years in business this month, and we are celebrating all month long. It is going to be a major celebration. So make sure that you're part of Sharice's Pampered Kitchen so you don't miss out on any of the deals. Or you can text if you want the number, if you want to receive text notifications, you can text me. Just comment text down below and then I will message you my number, all right? So now I got a bunch of garlic in here. I want to just try to get that on all of these little pieces here. Get that garlic. So now we've got all the garlic butter wrapped around. I'm not leaving any of this garlic in the jar, guys. all right? In my prep bowl, I should say. It is all going on here because, come on, who doesn't love the extra garlic? All right, that's it. Super easy to make these little garlic bread bites, okay? The kids can help you make these easy peasy. So again, the heart-shaped stone is part of our collection for new consultants. You can start a business with Pampered Chef for just less than $20 this month. So if that's something you're interested in, please comment biz, B-I-Z, and I will get you that information and tell you all about it. I'm gonna pop this in the oven with the salmon for about 20 minutes and everything will be done at one time, hopefully, if all goes right. I will post pictures as soon as it's done. But guys, this heart-shaped stone is because stoneware is the heart of Pampered Chef. It has been in our collection for the entire 45 years. We started with a pizza stone, and look at all the many, many more stones that we've made up, right? If you have a favorite stone at home, tell me in the comments. Is it a bar pan? Is it a deep covered baker? We have so many, all right? I want to hear what yours favorite is. Now, I'm going to pop this in the oven, but don't go away. I want to show you something. Speaking of stoneware, all right? Put that on the top. Throw my salmon and veggies in the bottom. And there goes dinner. Look at it quick. All right. All the way. All right. I'm going to show you a new product. I'm going to be using this tomorrow. This just came out. Who remembers the stone muffin pan? It's back for a limited time while supplies last. So, and this is the original stone. It is not our new stone fusion. It is the original stone that was made here in the U.S. It has been so requested, all right, that we have brought it back for a limited time. Tomorrow I'm going to be making up some banana nut muffins in it, but I wanted to give you a sneak peek. Also tomorrow, I think hopefully tomorrow, I'm going to, as long as my shipment comes in, I'm going to be giving you, I'm going to do an unboxing of all of the holiday products that came out today that are while supplies last. I'm going to be unboxing them all tomorrow in Sharice's Pampered Kitchen. So if you want to see that, make sure that you join Sharice's Pampered Kitchen. I will drop the link below. And there, like I said, we have a bunch of new products that just came out today, but 8 of them are while supplies last only. So I know you're going to want to see these, okay? They are holiday helpers that are going to making those holiday meals and special appetizers and things so much easier. All right, that's it for this week of What to Cook in Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. If you want the recipes, I'm going to drop them below. I'll drop pictures of the dishes when they come out of the oven. If you want to see about the new holiday products, comment holiday. I'll get you the information. And I will also share Sharice's Pampered Kitchen group in the comments. Again, thank you so much for joining us, and stick around because there's going to be so much to celebrate with our 45th anniversary this month. Bye for now. See you later. Have a great week, everyone.